Okay, so I want you all to think about the people that you know. Friends, coworkers, family members, acquaintances. All right. And of all those people that you know, do you know anybody that is just happy all of the time? Okay, show of hands. Anybody know a happy person? Okay. All right. Doesn't matter what happens. Could be something bad. They can see the silver lining and everything, right? So there's two possible reactions, both of which I have had myself. One, maybe this person just really annoys you. Anybody in that boat? One. Yeah, the happy person just annoys you because they're happy all the time. Who's happy all the time? All right. Or you wonder, what makes this person happy all the time and how can I be that happy? Okay, anybody in that boat? Maybe? Okay. So we all want to be happy, okay? And that's pretty much the driving force for almost anything we do, most of us. What makes us happy? For some of us, there's fame. I think most of us will never reach celebrity status, but sometimes people are, are intrigued by being admired or being popular. Fortune, money. They say money can't buy happiness, but I think it helps sometimes because money could buy me a house and I could afford to live here, and that would make me happy. There's cars or other material things. Sometimes people think that their things define their success. Partying. Good food. Or good food. Yeah. Cheese fries. The beach. Relaxing. The happiest place on earth. Sports. I know some people who their entire happiness revolves around sports. Exercising. Look at all these happy, skinny, exercising people. This man is on top of Mount Everest. To me, this represents personal achievement. Family. Friends. Okay, so this is something that makes me really happy. Baby's laughs, I think, are the best. This is my nephew. And I get to come home to this pretty much every Friday. And it doesn't matter how bad the work week was, it cures everything that ails me. So I love baby's laughs. Okay, so this is a happy and love couple, it looks like. And I think this is something that most of us want, to have somebody to share our lives with. And so this seems more like on the right track of what will create lasting happiness. I think some of the other things will make us happy in the moment, but once they go away, the happiness kind of goes away. But not all of us have a significant other, but that doesn't mean that love is irrelevant for us. We all need love in our lives. And so how do we have love in our lives? Here are a few examples. And I really like the message on this sign. It says, "You have never really lived until you have done something for somebody who can never pay you back." So the secret to lasting happiness is kindness. And you may have heard this saying. It says, everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about, so be kind always. So I think we often run into people who maybe snap at us sometimes. Maybe they had a bad day, whatever reason. But they doesn't necessarily mean they're mean. They just, they don't mean to be mean to us. But then there are some people who really do mean to be mean to us. So how about those people? Do you think they deserve kindness? Yes. I got some yeses. No no's? I don't know. I think there might be some really compelling arguments for no. Around here. All right. So people have been teaching about kindness for thousands of years. And we have some prominent world leaders who have taught us about kindness. We have Gandhi, who said, an eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind. And Martin Luther King Jr. said, let no man pull you low enough to hate him. Religion teaches kindness, and I chose the Bible. I think a lot of people, if you don't believe in the Bible, still kind of know the basic teachings behind it sometimes. But it's one of them is love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. So for those of us who aren't religious, science has evidence that backs up what religion and world leaders have said. And there's a psychotherapist, Peter Field, who has a blog, and he compiled research on kindness and gave us 5 research-based reasons to be kind. The first one is that kindness is inbuilt. So we see this little guy vacuuming and maybe possibly cleaning up a mess that he helped make. The research on this was done by Dr. Michael Tomasello. It demonstrated that children begin to help others at an astonishingly early age. And I think most of us who are familiar with little ones know that that's true. Number 2 is kindness can have positive effects on the brain. Studies demonstrated that psychological benefits of kindness are actually reflected in the neural circuitry of the brain. Number 3, kindness can actually help you live longer. A psychologist at the University of Michigan did research that found that people who regularly offered practical help to others had a lower risk of dying over the 5-year period than those who did not. But only those who gave the kindness were the ones that benefited from the longevity benefits. And number 4, kindness is contagious. So researchers at several universities found that seeing someone else help another person produced good feelings and prompted that person, the witness, to go out and do something kind for someone else themselves. And then here we go, full circle. Kindness makes you happier. So here we are back to our happy friend. And so this study was done at a university in Japan. And the results indicated that happiness was increased simply by counting kindnesses done over the space of a week. And in an exercise that increased both kindness and gratitude in the participants. So we see that being kind certainly isn't a new idea. I would like to take claim for it. It's a really good idea, but it's not mine. The problem is that it isn't often practiced. So here we see, maybe this is somewhat common in the LA area. It looks like road rage. Maybe we don't see it to this degree, but I think it definitely happens. So here's the challenge. I think it can be easy for us to be kind to our loved ones, maybe even people that we see on the street. But the challenge comes in is when people are mean. So in a scenario where somebody flips you off on the freeway, I think our tendency can maybe be, cut them off or run them off the road. But a challenge is to be kind, smile and wave, wish them a good day. Another scenario, maybe a coworker gets a promotion that you think that you deserve, and it's from your efforts that made them look really good. So instead of being bitter, you can congratulate them, make them cookies, celebrate with them, eat the cookies and with them so that they know you're not bitter and poison them. So you never know, your act of kindness might be the one that sparks a profound change in the world. And that is all.
Yay! Yay!